It's 8 p.m. You finally close your laptop. Your eyes are strained, your shoulders are tight, and you feel a familiar, hollow kind of exhaustion. You've been on all day. Your phone buzzes with notifications you can't even bear to look at. You think back on the last 10 hours. What did you do? Well, you cleared out 73 emails. You sat through 2.5 hours of meetings that probably could have been, well, emails. You put out a dozen small, urgent fires for other people. You juggled Slack messages, organized files, and updated spreadsheets. Your day was a whirlwind of activity. You were undeniably busy. But then you ask yourself the question that's been lurking in the back of your mind. The question you've been too busy to confront. What did I actually accomplish today? And the answer is a quiet, sinking feeling in your stomach. Nothing. Nothing that truly matters. Nothing that moves the needle on your biggest goals, your most important projects, your actual career. You feel like you just ran a marathon on a treadmill. You're sweaty, you're tired, but you're in the exact same spot you were this morning. Sound familiar? This isn't just about having an off day. This is a trap, the busy trap, and it's one of the most dangerous, insidious drains on our potential. It's a pattern that convinces you that motion is the same as progress. It's a thief that steals your most valuable assets, your time, your energy, and your focus, and leaves you with nothing but a false sense of productivity. The worst part is how it makes you feel about yourself. You start to believe that you're the problem. You think, if I were just more disciplined, or woke up earlier, or used a better to-do list app, then I'd finally get ahead. So you download new productivity tools. You try the Pomodoro technique for a week. You color code your calendar. And for a little while, you feel like you're finally getting organized. But soon enough, you're right back on that same hamster wheel, just running a little bit faster, a little more efficiently. You're optimizing your busyness, not escaping it. We've been told a lie. A fundamental myth about work and achievement in the modern world. The myth is that the secret to getting more done is better time management. But let me be direct with you here. Your problem is not that you're bad at managing your time. Your problem is that you are addicted to the feeling of being busy. Let's be honest. Busyness feels good, doesn't it? In a world that glorifies the hustle, being busy is a status symbol. It's a convenient excuse. Sorry, I haven't worked on that big project, I've just been swamped. It feels like you're working hard. Each email you answer, each small task you check off, it delivers a tiny, satisfying hit of dopamine. Check. Done. Progress. But it's fake progress. Busyness is a shield. It's the most socially acceptable form of procrastination there is. Why? Because it protects you from doing the real work. The hard work. The scary work. The kind of work where the path isn't clear and success isn't guaranteed. Think about it. What's easier? Answering 20 simple emails or sitting down with a blank page to start writing the proposal for that massive project that could define your year? What's more comfortable? Organizing your desktop files or making that difficult phone call to a client you've been avoiding? Your brain, in an effort to protect you from discomfort and potential failure, will always steer you toward the comfort of the small, the urgent, and the known. It will always choose the illusion of productivity over the intimidating reality of meaningful action. This is the real revelation. This is the paradigm shift you need to make. The battle isn't between productivity and laziness. The real battle is between two very different things, motion versus action. Motion is what you've been doing. It's planning, strategizing, learning, organizing, and answering emails. It feels like work. It looks like work, but it doesn't produce a result. Action, on the other hand, is the kind of behavior that delivers an outcome. Motion is researching workout plans. Action is going to the gym. Motion is brainstorming article ideas. Action is writing the first draft. Motion is being busy. Action is being effective. You haven't been failing because you lack discipline. You've been stuck because you've been prioritizing motion over action. So, how do we change this? How do we break free from the busy trap and start making real, tangible progress? We're going to do this together, and it starts with 3 strategic shifts. First, you need to conduct a clarity audit. The reason you fall into the trap of busywork is because you lack a crystal clear definition of what done actually looks like for your most important goals. Your to-do list is probably a vague mess of verbs like work on project, look into sales figures, or plan marketing launch. These aren't tasks, they're black holes of ambiguity. Instead, I want you to ask yourself one question at the start of each week. What are the 1 to 3 things that, if I accomplish them, will make this week a massive win? Not a list of 20 things. 1 to 3. These are your actions. Everything else is secondary. This is your North Star. Think of yourself as the captain of a ship. A busy captain spends all day on the deck, polishing the brass, checking the ropes, and rearranging the cargo. The ship looks pristine. The crew is always moving. But the ship itself is just drifting in circles. An effective captain spends their most critical hours in the chart room, plotting the course to the destination. They are focused on one thing: getting to port. Are you a deck polisher or are you a course plotter? Your Clarity Audit is your map. It ensures you're not just sailing busy, you're sailing with purpose. Second, you have to embrace the discomfort of deep work. The most valuable work you can do, the action tasks, are almost always the most mentally demanding. They require uninterrupted focus. They're complex. They don't provide those quick, easy dopamine hits. Your brain will fight you on this. It will crave the distraction of a new email or a quick scroll through social media. You have to consciously choose to override this. Schedule 90-minute blocks of deep work in your calendar and treat them like the most important meeting of your day. A non-negotiable appointment with your future self. During this time, you go into a bunker. Turn your phone off, not on silent, completely off. Put it in another room. Close every single browser tab that isn't essential for the one task at hand. Let your colleagues know you're unavailable. The first 20 minutes will feel like torture. Your mind will scream for a distraction. This is the withdrawal from the drug of busyness. Sit with that discomfort. Push through it. Because on the other side of that initial friction is a state of flow where real breakthroughs happen. You will accomplish more in one 90-minute laser-focused session than you do in an entire day of distracted, shallow work. It's not about working longer, it's about working deeper. Finally, and this might be the hardest part, you must redefine your relationship with the word no. Productive people aren't superhuman. They don't have more hours in the day. They are simply ruthless gatekeepers of their own attention. They understand that every time you say yes to a low-value request, you are implicitly saying no to your most important work. Saying no doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you a strategic one. You don't have to be a jerk about it. You can say, I'd love to help, but my plate is full with Project X right now, and I need to give it my full attention to hit our deadline. Or, that's an interesting idea, but it doesn't align with my primary objectives for this quarter. Maybe we can revisit it later. You are not saying no to the person. You are saying yes to your own goals. You are protecting your actions from the invasion of other people's motions. Let's bring this all together. The feeling of being busy but unproductive isn't a personal failure. It's a systemic trap, and you've just been handed the keys to escape it. The solution isn't a new app or a fancier calendar. It's a fundamental shift in your mindset, from celebrating busyness to demanding effectiveness. From motion to action. From a cluttered to-do list to a focused list of outcomes. This won't be easy at first. The pull of the familiar, the comfort of being swamped, is strong. So start small. Tomorrow, just identify just one, truly important action. Schedule 90 minutes for it. And protect that time like your future depends on it. Because it does. For years, you've been using your energy and attention like a floodlight. You've been trying to illuminate the entire room at once, spreading a dim, weak light over dozens of tasks. As a result, everything feels vaguely important, but nothing is ever truly clear. Your mission, starting today, is to transform that floodlight into a laser. A concentrated, powerful beam that can cut through the clutter, burn through the noise, and accomplish one meaningful thing at a time. Stop being a floodlight. It's time to become a laser.